And with that, Madam Secretary, I think we're ready for our open microphone speakers.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, and good morning. The Dallas City Council will now hear its first 5 registered speakers. I'll recite the speaker guidelines. Speakers must observe the same rules of propriety, decorum, and good conduct applicable to members of the City Council. Any speaker making personal, impertinent, profane, or slanderous remarks, or who becomes boisterous while addressing the City Council will be removed from the room for those individuals who are in person. For those virtual speakers, you will be removed from the session. Individuals will be given 3 minutes to speak. You'll notice for those in-person speakers, you'll notice the time on the monitor at the podium. When your time is up, please stop. For those virtual speakers, I will announce when your time has expired. Also, speakers, please be mindful that during your public comments, you are not allowed to refer to a City Council member by name. And please address your comments to Mayor Johnson only. Your first speaker, Joe Stokes.
Joe Stokes, District 9. I'm here to report a crime. The hydrofluorosilicic acid that you call fluoride, that you, the council, are responsible for adding to the water is classified as a poison, a neurotoxin, and a toxic waste. It is added not to treat the water, but to treat people, making it a drug. Is anyone on the council licensed and authorized to prescribe and administer a drug to millions of people? Then there's the matter of informed consent. Have you informed the public of the harm caused by adding a toxic waste neurotoxin to our water? It is proven fact that fluoride added to our water is causing or contributing to a multitude of health problems and handicapping our children. Informed consent is a principle in medical ethics, medical law, and medical studies, media studies, that a patient must have sufficient information and understanding before making decisions about their medical care. Pertinent information may include risk and benefits of treatments, alternative treatments, and patients' role in treatment, and their right to refuse treatment. Healthcare providers have a legal and ethical responsibility to ensure that a patient's consent is informed. All you have said is that fluoride is safe and effective because the people informing you told you to say that. Japan stopped fluoridation years ago because of the issue of consent. What you're doing is criminal, and there are laws against it. Thank you.
Thank you. Regina Ambergia.
Hi, I'm Regina Ambergia, District 14. I concur with everything Joe said, and I've been coming here for a long time, giving you all lots of information. You do not have a lack of that, and that's very, very disappointing of the results that have come from it. Now, you know that there's a federal trial. I know that the Water Department keeps you abreast of it. The judge has not made his ruling yet, but any of you all that know about court systems and stuff, if he was going to vote against this, it would have been put out right away. Just like how they like to, cancel you from any of the trial. But it's a 7-year trial. So y'all think about that just a little bit. The trial was February 20th, and he hasn't come up with a response yet. So he's getting it all together, and it's not looking good. Well, another thing, I'm here because I'm going to use my time about some of my grievances I've had here along the way. Mayor, I actually like you. I do like you. I don't, but it's going to sound like I don't the next few words, because today we started at 9:37, right? I think your ultimate was 9:38. Okay, and a lot of us that come here to speak, we take off work, And if Mayor Pro Tem District 4 or the other one, they start on time. So we need to be here at 9 o'clock, because if they call our name and we don't respond, we have to wait 30 days to speak again. So we have to be here, but you guys aren't here. And then your quorum. I know part of the problem is that your people aren't here. because half the time, nobody's in their chairs. We get here at 9:01. Billy Ray's always here. You know, it's just frustrating. Another thing, I was watching someone one time, and she was a diabetic, and she wanted to bring a bottle of water in here. No drinks in the council, but you all have your Starbucks and double Starbucks and all your nibbles and everything else, you know. The standard is not fair. Another real big one is we have to say district so-and-so. Oh, because we can't call you all by name, because why? We should be able to, but just say that's part of your rules. Okay. On May 3rd, there was a very nice gentleman, and he called out 3 of you guys by name. And you know what? District 11 did not interrupt and say, oh, he can't be using people's names, because he was saying nice things about you. So that's just not fair again, too. And then another thing that's not fair, and you know what? The people behind me know about all this, is the rule where you guys change from 3 minutes to 2 minutes. That's supposed to be by a vote and a concurrence of the council, and I've never seen that happen. And that's really difficult for us, because we don't know if we have 3 minutes or 2 minutes or 1 minute, you know? So I have a lot of grievances about all this.
That's your time.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Thank you. Julia Pierce.